Well, as we told you a little earlier, a new photo exhibit has opened up at the Halifax North Memorial Library. Strong Black Fathers celebrates African Nova Scotian dads. It features 10 outstanding local dads. And with more, I'm joined by the founder of Dads Against Double Standards, Jay Bruce. Hey, Jay, how's it going?
Good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here bright and early. I know you had a busy weekend. How was the reception? I know that the exhibit kicked off just down the street here at the Halifax North Memorial Library on Saturday. How did it go?
It was good. We had a panel discussion, some great conversation. Most of us stayed for an hour or two after just to chat. So it was great just to connect with some local, not just dads, there was moms there as well.
Yeah, it's a family affair. I know our Elizabeth McSheffrey was there, so we have some great visuals coming up too of the exhibit, but you need to see it for yourself. Tell us about Dads Against Double Standards, or the acronym DADS. You are the local representative for the chapter here, but it is a national organization.
Yep.
How did you become involved with it?
Well, basically about 4 years ago, I have a 4-year-old son, Levon. He'll be 5 in July. When he was born, I was reaching out for some, maybe some parenting programs, some things for dads in Halifax. I didn't find anything. So I went to the IWK, just pitched a few ideas and, tried to figure out a way I could help the community. So I started putting on my own father programs and things like that. So it just kind of snowballed, and we, went from just me to an organization, and now we're the East Coast rep for Dad Central, which is the national, basically the leading national father involvement group. So.
Wow, fantastic! So good that you started this initiative. When we think about the media and we think about sometimes how African Nova Scotians, Africans in general, are portrayed when it comes to being fathers, there is a lot of negativity there. Yeah. What do you see?
I mean, a lot of negative stereotypes, and over the years, I feel like it is getting better. I know for us at Dads Canada, we feel that we're kind of pegged in with America as far as stats goes, and our stats are a lot better as far as father involvement. And even in Nova Scotia, I've only seen one study that was done at, I think it was Ryerson. Nova Scotia, we're one of the top provinces for father involvement for the Black community.
Really?
Across Canada, so that's something you don't usually see in movies or entertainment media, especially. So,
I'm not sure if this is a fair question to ask, but what do you attribute that to? Is there a correlation that you can see there between Nova Scotia and fathers being present in their child's lives here?
I think in a big way. I've traveled for 20 years as a musician too, so I've seen the world. But I think Nova Scotia just has a special, place in people's hearts, and I think we're just different here.
Yeah.
I've lived in Ottawa, I've lived in a lot of places, and Nova Scotia just is a kind place.
Let's talk a little more about the exhibit. So it takes place all this month. It kicked off Saturday. We'll give viewers some more information about how to see it in a moment. How did you find there was 10 dads with their kids? They all have local ties. They all have connections to Halifax. How did you find these dads?
It was a nomination or submission based. And we were actually overwhelmed. So what happened was we actually had the 10 selected, I think within the day, but we got 27 more submissions. So if you do see the exhibit, we actually added more dads.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good problem to have.
It is. So with the 10, we were like, oh, this is amazing. We're going to shine light on these 10. And then we got like so many more. So we found a way to get everybody on the wall. So we're super proud of that.
And that was the criteria, right? They had to be, of course, of African descent. Strong Black Fathers is the name of the exhibit, and ties to Halifax. And, a local connection was really important too, right?
It was, yeah. I think every dad except for 2 or 3 actually live here in the area. So 2 of the dads that live away, one's actually from here, the other one has ties here. He's lived here for years, but he currently lives in Toronto. So,
why is it so important for you to be a voice for Black dads in this region and across Canada?
I just feel like, in a sense, I think Black fathers have been silenced. I think all fathers have been silenced in some way, which is the whole reason my organization exists. But it is Black History Month, and we want to celebrate Black fathers and maybe crash a few stereotypes and invite people to come down to the library and check out the exhibit.
I think you're doing just that with this exhibit and then the work that you do, Jay. If you want a little more information, this again kicked off on Saturday, but it goes all the way to the 29th. So you can check it out at the Halifax North Memorial Public Library. The name of the exhibit, Strong Black Fathers. And a little more information can be found at halifaxpubliclibraries.ca. By the way, the public libraries here in the city are doing so much for African History Month. This is just one of many, events and things you can check out at the libraries. 15 branches, I think, throughout HRM, so lots to check out. Thanks for being here, Jay. Great to see you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.